morning. Today is Wednesday, September 13th, D-Day. I'm Alexa Bastardi.
And I'm Jillian Flynn.
And this is Kennedy Live. Now for some school announcements.
Any senior looking for community service hours and would like to work in the school store during homeroom, please see Mrs. Cantarella in the advancement department below the library.
Students are encouraged to check out the Christian service page for opportunities for community service regularly on our website. Additionally, this page offers a guideline of what constitutes appropriate service and the procedures for getting something approved that is not on the list.
Students, if you have any paperwork for the nurse, physicals, doctor's notes, etc., please get it to her as soon as possible.
Anyone interested in joining the Kennedy Live team, which I definitely recommend, please speak to Ms. McGowan.
And now over to Righteous Reviews with Tomas.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic High School. My name is Tomas Rodina, and welcome to Season 3 of Righteous Reviews. Now I got a question for you. Do you want a shiny balloon? That's right, folks. Today we're reviewing It, the new adaptation of Stephen King's novel, which, appropriately titled, is called It. Now, the film is the story of a boy named Billy Denbrough as he teams up with his friends from around town in a club called the Losers Club in order to save the town from Pennywise the Dancing Clown, an evil entity that has come to murder people. The movie is excellent. The effects and the horror are just amazing. Now, the movie focuses a lot more on psychological horror than just random jump scares, which you got to appreciate because it really gives you a sense of fear. This movie actually made me jump a few times, which usually they don't. The film is also expertly acted by the various actors in it, and they provide excellent dialogue. I mean, the little boy and Pennywise, just priceless. Also, the film is pretty good, but it does have a few issues. There's a few subplots with bullies and such who, not very good, I'm going to be honest. Like, it's not the best subplot, it's got a meh ending, but you know how it is. And also, the ending was a bit of a cop-out, as they just end it with a title card that tells you that there's a sequel. It's literally like, sequel coming soon. So yeah, but I really enjoyed the film, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Now, let's float on back to the anchors.
Thanks, Tomas. And in world and local news, with Irma having weakened into inland rainstorms, Floridians are beginning a mass migration back to the battered state where millions remain without power. But traffic maps, social media reports, and gasoline trackers all say it isn't an easy trip and won't be in the days ahead. As soon as we hit the state line, it was traffic jams and accidents, says Elizabeth Prior of Fort Lauderdale, as soon as she returned her drive back to Alpharetta, Georgia, late Tuesday afternoon. From Alpharetta, Georgia, sorry. Prior said she had managed to find gas and open restaurants along the way, and she said the Interstate 95 south of Jacksonville was moving well. And again, our prayers go out to everybody affected.
Yep. Days spent sitting for hours may increase your risk for an early death, no matter how much you exercise, researchers say. In a new study, people who sat the most had twice the risk of dying over a 4-year period as people who sat the least. But taking a break every 30 minutes to get up and walk around might decrease the risk, the study authors said. What's most troubling is it's like I like to exercise in the morning and I think I'm good, but in addition to exercise, I should also be mindful for not being sedentary for long periods throughout the day, said lead researcher Keith Diaz, an associate research scientist at Columbia University Medical Center.
It's very interesting. 2 women have delivered healthy babies on back-to-back days in the parking lot of the same Burger King restaurant in New Jersey. Denville police say they were called to the restaurant Friday night for a woman going into labor. They say the parents were on the way to the hospital but got stuck in traffic and had to pull over. Officers and emergency responders then helped the woman deliver a healthy son. The same patrol officers went back to the restaurant the next night for a report of another woman going into labor. Well, that's a coincidence.
Wow.
And congratulations to them.
And now over to sports with Gibby.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm Gibby with your sports. In the MLB, the Mets lost to the Cubs 8-3, and the Yankees lost to the Rays 2-1. In the NFL, the Texans will play the Bengals tomorrow at 8:25. Deshaun Watson will get the start in that game. In the NCAA, Ohio State will play Army on Saturday at 4:30, and Clemson will play Louisville at 8 o'clock. These games are both on Saturday, and both Louisville and Clemson are 2-0. Boys varsity football, the game Friday against Zaria is away at 7 o'clock. We're looking to go 2-0. That's all for sports. Now back over to the anchors.
Well, I'm Alexa Bastardi.
And I'm Jillian Flynn.
And this has been Kennedy Live. Have a fabulous day.